Hey everybody! All right, I've been out for a little bit, partly busy, partly recovering-ish. I don't know. I'm snottier today than I've been like all week, it seems like. So anyway, I'm back and today is not super hardcore or anything. Today is just gonna be, honestly, I don't really have a plan. I just wanted to do some kind of movement and some kind of strength training and just get my body moving again. So this is for those of you coming off of like a little break. I'll tell you right now, it's been a week since I did strength training, unless you count like sort of loading and unloading trucks for marching band. But I was trying to save myself there with that as well. So anyway, this shouldn't be too difficult. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by the cats down here. And but it should be some good movement, good strength training. Really just for someone who's taken a little break or maybe is just starting to get back into exercise or just needs a rest day. Today is a good rest day. So with that being said, you need your EQs. I have them back there and we're just gonna get started. All right, there we go. Okay, so I thought I would just play around with some things today. So to get us started, we are gonna do a little series on the EQs. Basically, you want them kind of close to shoulder width apart. Hands will be on the EQs, and then we're doing 8 reps here. So put your weight on your hands, and then lift those knees up front, and then extend the legs both out to the side, and then a dip. Okay, knees up, extend out, and dip. Up, out, dip, up, out. I'm not entirely sure how much help the out does, other than it still keeps working our shoulders. A little bit of hip action going on there. I just felt like I needed a third move. That was literally the only reason I threw that in. So we're doing 8, which means we've got one more. Knees up, take them out, and dip. All right, so now I'm gonna move this just a little bit so you can kind of see what I'm doing, because I don't think you can see my feet down there. Well, maybe you can, but hold that thought really quick. Let's do a tiny adjustment here. Okay, is it gonna stay? No. Well, anyway, that was fun, right? Okay, my feet are on the bars. My toes are on the bars. And then I just have my hands here gently for warm up or for balance. And I'm just gonna raise up on those toes and come back down. So I'm basically doing calf raises, but with my toes on the bars and my heels down below, it's gonna give you that little extra stretch and work your calves just a little bit more. And you have to work on a little bit of balance there. Okay, we're gonna do 10 of these. So that was 5, so we have 4 more now. 2 to go. 1 more. All right. Okay, then I kind of just move these because this seems to be like a big favorite of a lot of people, including myself. And one thing I wanted to really target today on this was form, okay? So I'm gonna start with that, what is this, left leg up and right foot in front. And I think everybody knows from listening to lectures enough now that when you do lunges, you're not supposed to push your knee forward, you're supposed to drop into them. But as soon as we get this foot back, for some reason, a lot of people start thinking this is what I have to do. Okay, 2 things that are wrong there. If you weren't holding the bar, you would be doing serious damage to your knee by pushing that knee so far forward. And secondly, this is a leg exercise. Why are you doing a push-up right now? No, we just did dips. We'll do push-ups later. So make sure that front foot is far enough out that you can drop straight down, okay? You're gonna have to bend that back knee. You're gonna have to sit back into it. And that's the other thing. I think that cueing is maybe not perfect, because sit back into it, again, brings people to this. No, drop down and back into it, okay? And come back up. You really, really want to feel this in those back glutes, okay? The bottom leg. Now, that was the first 4. We're gonna do 4 more. We're gonna add that push back. So drop down, push back, pull it back in, and stand up. Okay, down. Stay exactly where you are. This part of my body is not moving. Okay, so protecting the knee, pushing it back, standing up. We're gonna do one more. Goodness, I don't recommend having a stuffy nose and doing these because I feel like I'm gonna fall over any second. All right, trade feet. Okay, so the other thing, and this is just me being picky, is when you go to put your back foot up there, make sure it's on the pad. Okay, a lot of my clients will end up here and then their foot falls off. And it's more comfortable on the pad, but also sets you up to not slide off. Okay, so that's really kind of just my pickiness. Once again, make sure that front foot is out where it needs to be. You're just gonna drop straight down first. I mean, I don't normally have good balance, but holy moly's, it's like way worse today. Whew. Okay, now last 4, you're just gonna push back. So drop down, then push it back. Get that stretch through your hip flexor in the back there. I mean, I'm hitting it like you can see. And I'm watching myself going, you can't see what I'm doing? And I guess the only other thing I wanted to point out with this is not a race. If you're doing strength training like this, do not try to race through it because you're missing out on the benefits of going slow. I'm pretty sure that was the last one. But just in case, let's do one more. Yeah. All right, there we go. Now, the last thing I wanted to do was some push-ups here. And I'm just gonna kind of do them like this. I'm doing modified push-ups, but you're gonna see why. So I'm starting out with both of them really close together. Hands are on the pads, okay? When you get back here, you just start pushing the bars away. You're chasing them across the room. You're losing your form. Yeah, I know it's easy. I know these are easy, okay? And that's why we're building this. So my toes are on the ground. I'm in a nice plank position. I'm gonna drop down, do a push-up, okay? Then I'm gonna shift my weight over and move this just a tiny bit, okay? So now, one is a little wider. I didn't move my feet. Shift my weight over, open that up a tiny bit. Wide push-up, okay? Shift the weight back, bring it back to where it started, okay? Here we go. I've done this with squats before, but you know how I like to work upper body. All right, that was a fun little series. Now you're gonna take that out. Push up, lean over, take it out, and push up. Just a tiny bit of changes where these bars are really make your shoulders and your chest work slightly differently. Okay, there you go. You know I'm probably gonna go back and do more of those. But anyway, there you go. That's your series for today. Okay, we started out with a little bit of abs, the knees up, and then take them out to the side with those hips, and then dips for triceps. Then we worked some calves. Then we worked the bulk of your legs, your quads, and your hamstrings on that pushback and your glutes. And then we just finished up with chest and shoulders and a little bit of bicep. So nothing crazy, nothing too strenuous, just to get you moving, get those muscles activated again, and get you to feeling good. Hopefully feeling good again. So thank you for joining me. In the coming weeks, yes, we're going to be stepping it up again. I'm probably going to ease it in though, so that this will be a good little series if you're new to exercise or you're just trying to work your way back in after having had some kind of break for whatever reason it was. All right, thanks so much, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.